Hello friends and teacher, my name is Alejandro Rodriguez. I'm a student from Zamorano University and today I'm going to talk you about the Unit 7, Live and Learn. I'm going to make a relation with other topic and I'm going to give you my point of view. So first of all, we got the topic Live and Learn. First, in this unit, we're going to talk a lot about the mechanism of studying, the evolution of the study, how people used to study in the past and how is in the actual life. So uh, you know we live a very nice life, but always in every step we take we learn more, and that's what the title called Live and Learn. So in the first exercises, we have a discussion that called meditation, because there's a parent uh, that is very sad, because she think that the way the students learn today is not very good, because in the past the people used to learn from books, make math with the mind. Well, now with the increase of the technology, the people used to use the calculator or use the computer, and so there's a reporter that talks, that a teacher that talks to a student, and they say to a little kid, hey, you need to learn, to learn that, and the kid says, why I need to learn that if I just can Google it, like, people know that the internet right now have all, you just search for a word and it appears a lot of information, so they stop using their own brain, and the parents say that this is very bad and can keep the habit of reading a book, uh, at the same way, they come a girl student, a teenage student, and they say that the internet has been very good for her. Why? Because he starts to learn a lot, and uh, because he learned from viewing images and to listen. So we're gonna talk about good ways and bad ways about this, because this helps a lot of people to to learn, because everybody have different mechanisms of learning. So we can say that visual information help a lot of people to learn better and to get the things here in the mind. But a negative thing about the internet is that it's like your mind is kind of sleeping, because people do not memorize things like in the past. So this is negative. But I can say that the education is not like getting bad. I think it has been evolutionating according to years, because now uh, the jobs that we look when we graduate, there's a lot of people in the office, in the computers, making publishment or Facebook. So I think adapting to that, uh, I think we have to teach kids how to learn and how to use internet, but in a useful way, because some people and some kids can just waste the time in internet, just watching things that not gonna come positive things to your life, because like the internet has good things, the internet have got bad things, so it depends on what to use the things. In the second part, we have old man that his name is Sugato Motra. He is a student educator, and uh, he traveled around the world to teach people and to create ways that is gonna help the people to learn more. Yeah. So he said a phrase that caught a lot of my attention. It says, "School as we know them schools as we know them are obsolete. Obsolete means that it's past of time. It's not actually. So he referred that in the past times, in Rome and in all that countries where the study begins, the universities, that was different. They use just books for teaching. They use the reading a lot, but nowadays that practice is totally obsolete because now they come a new practices that is such a different thing that in the past they use, and they now teach to the students putting some videos or putting some pictures, or in a nowadays university every student has his own computer, so they research. It's very fast and very efficiently at the point of looking for information. You can, instead of seconds, you can look for information very fast. So in the past, to learn something, you have to research in a lot of books. So the hole in the wall experiment that Sugata put consists in putting in a like in the wall on your station, like a computer that kids can go and search and use. The poor kids, of course. So they return 1 hour later, and they realize, they see that a lot of poor kids just get close to this computer, and they start to play and to watch, and there was a lot of kids more reunited to play that, because this called his attention. So I'm gonna name 3 or 4 main ideas that we have seen in this part. So first, many people say that our education system is broken, while Miltra does not agree with them. Yeah, like I already said, the people think that it's broken, but it's not broken. Just is the actual way of learning. Yeah, this is improvement, and that's what Sigalta thinks, that is a very good thing. Other thing that I write that I like, I mean, idea is that the holding the wild experiment were more successful than Miltra expected. Because according to the experiment, he determined that it that way of learning, it helps a lot and it works. So another thing I write, the children in one Miltra is holding the experiment were able to meet the same educational standards as children in an expensive private school. So the computer and all the recreative games were efficiently as the same way in a school. you know so we can say and conclude that is very good idea. Another thing I get is the grants are very important because they motivate students to learn. The kids get bored in school. Some kids don't like to go to study and they just go to play. But when we put a games, a computer, a new technology, the kids are getting more and more interesting, and that's what is very very interesting about this. And for and the last thing I write is that Miltra Goal. I saw that Miltra Goal is a new educational system in which teacher starts the learning process and then the children self-organize and learn by themselves, of course, using us all of this technology. So connecting this topic with a thing I have been seeing through my life is that uh, there's a lot of children that go to the school and they just fail a lot of class. So nobody believes in them. They say that kids are dumb, that the kids need some special programs, or they need special education or special teachers, and that's just fake. I really don't like that, um, because I think something, and I think that every children have a new or a different learn, a different way to learn. And if a children learn by reading, yeah, it works efficiently for him. It's very good, but that the same way is not gonna work for all the children because they are different. So uh, I see this Chidaltra experiment, and I saw that every children can learn from watching and from playing. and we have to improve and make more efficiently and actually our way to learn. So we think to stop discriminating kids for being dumb, because that's fake. You know, every person have different types of learning, and we have to create more and more because all people have new talents. So that's for concluding. It was an honor to speak to you and to tell my point of view and tell you about this unit. Uh, Thank you.